Uruguay is a great country for digital nomads. If you haven't watched our video with 8 reasons why, go check that out. Here's the link above. If you're ready to apply to be a digital nomad in Uruguay, I'm going to take you through the process. So we'll go to the government website where we begin the process. The URL will be in the description below. And the site is in Spanish, but if you use a browser like Chrome, if you right-click, you can actually translate the page into English. The English is not perfect and there are a few issues that you need to be aware of. That's why we're doing this explanatory video. You're going to be applying for what's referred to as a provisional identity sheet. So if we just scroll down, we'll see the digital nomad provisional identity sheet. Now, before we actually apply, we need to create a digital ID. So if we just click on Start on Online Process, create my digital ID. So we'll just fill in Karen Higgs, and I'm going to choose my country. A few tips here. When you're choosing your issuing country, you're going to look down the list and you're not going to find the USA or the UK because the terms are in Spanish. Estados Unidos de América and Reino Unido. Accept the terms, say I'm not a robot, and then create my user. And I need to verify my account in my mailbox, so let's go there. So here is my mail. You'll see it says activate account. It says thank you for registering, and my user is GB for the UK, passport, and then the number. And so I'm just going to click on this to finalize my account. So click on activate account. Your account was activated, welcome. So let's go back to our original form. So let's see, let's start the online process. And we click on the top one here, and we need to choose here, just translate into English. I don't have a Uruguayan document, so let's click that. Our country, I said, was the UK, Reino Unido. Pop in the number and continue. Now I need to enter my password again and click. So this is the page where you accept the terms. It's an informed consent clause. If you can see, it's basically saying that your data will be protected and just used for the purposes of processing the request. We accept the terms and hit next. Now we're going to choose digital nomad. So you fill in your details. Funnily enough, the country was translated into English. And here for home, you'll be filling this in once you're already in Uruguay. As you've arrived as a tourist, then you'll just provide the address of the place that you're staying. If you're moving around, don't worry, because the whole process is online. Now you're asked for the amount of time that you'd like to stay. And then you have to upload a photograph, or a JPEG, or a clear PDF of your passport. Here we have to download an affidavit. Download the affidavit. It's going to have all of your info in there already, and you just add your signature and then upload it to the website after you take a photo of it. So I'm going to print that out and sign it. Upload my file. Here we go. Okay, so I've generated an error here because it says that the telephone can only include numbers. Let's try with 00 for an international telephone number, and let's see if this will be accepted. Now this is telling me the cost of the procedure is 312 pesos. Now, unfortunately, all of these banks are Uruguayan banks. Even at the moment, my understanding is if you have an account with HSBC elsewhere, you still can't use this because it's not the Uruguayan HSBC, which is why you, in general, have to do this procedure when you're in Uruguay. There are a number of stores in Uruguay where people go to pay bills. You can see the names here, Habitab, Red Pagos, the Uruguayan Post Office. I'm going to use Habitab in this case. You'll find them everywhere. Once you've submitted the information, remember that if you don't have a Uruguayan bank account or a friend with a Uruguayan bank account, you just have 1 day to be able to go to the store to pay the fee. Let's finalize. And there we go. So I'm going to go to my email right now. So I've just received confirmation that my application has been accepted. And with these details, I don't think it's necessary to print this out. I think you can take this on your phone into one of the payment places and they'll sort everything out for you. You just need to make your payment over the counter and finalize the process. It's so exciting that you're planning to come to Uruguay as a digital nomad. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below and we'll do our best to make sure they get answered. And also, feel free to share the process, how it was for you, because that's going to inevitably help other people in the future as they apply. To find out more about living in Uruguay, visit www.liveinuruguay.uy and www.guruguay.com.